You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and Sunny Mountains Wood of the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you for Let's Play episode of Tennis Ace. I think we're on... Shuichi's path. That's right, y'all. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up, and let's go. Alright. Whoa, you're all here. Did you just coincidentally arrive here at the same time? Nah, Keisuke-san picked us up. What? How come that wasn't an option for us? Arata needed to get here much earlier than we did, so I just assumed he'd have been here long before we arrived. We called Aki-kun to tell him we'd be passing by to pick you guys up, but he said you two were already here. Aw man, it was a 40-minute walk to get here. You're an athlete. Why on earth are you complaining about walking? Fair enough. How's Sho-chan? He seemed fine to me. If he was nervous, I couldn't tell. No offense, but you're the last person I would imagine being able to notice that. Hey! I actually agree. Screw you guys! Well, anyway, Shuichi told me yesterday that he thought the quarterfinals would be pretty easy, so I think he'll be alright for this match. Let's all be honest. Urata's team never really has many problems until they reach the finals. I don't even know why we bother coming to these matches before then. They don't? I thought their team was bad. Yuichi-san told me so. He did? I did I? Please don't look at me like that. They're not that bad. They're not bad. As a whole, his team is a tiny little bit better than the average, but they don't really have many standout players other than Arata. Shuichi has even spent a whole year trying to convince Yuichi-kun to join the volleyball team. Really? I didn't know you could play Yuichi-san. You spent an entire hour watching me help Shuichi practice the day we met. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. Well, it's not like Yuichi is crazy good or anything. He just has a lot of power on his arm, so he's pretty good at spiking the ball. Yeah, I can't serve or receive for crap, but I have a pretty mean spike. You'd be an ace of glass. Can't do even the most basic things, only score points. That's pretty much what Shuichi wanted me to do, yeah. Why didn't you agree to it? You think I'd have time to practice two sports at the same time? If you put even a modicum of effort into it, you probably could squeeze volleyball in. It's not like you don't have tons of free time with all the practice you skip out on. Shush. Huh, good to know about that. Aki, that's right, you were here. He smiles haughtily, sending chills down my spine. I'm pretty sure Mom would like to know that. Didn't you only get her to allow you to drop out of cram school because you told her you were so busy with tennis practice? That's not... I mean... Someone's busted! But please don't tell her about what you just heard. Forget you heard it at all. I don't know. I have a pretty good memory after all. Oh god, I know where this is going. What will it take? Clean my room for a month. What? A month? Are you crazy? Alright. I'm gonna text Mom now. How about 2 weeks? 2 weeks is good, right? Aki? Just kidding. You don't need to do anything for me. Suddenly he starts laughing, causing the others to break out in laughter as well, as if this were all some organized prank. You were messing with me? Sure was. It's pretty funny, too. You little... He puts his hand up, cutting me off. People seem to be getting in the habit of doing that frequently with me. But stop skipping practice. If I find out you're still doing it, then I will tell Mom. You do know you're my younger brother, right? You don't get to boss me around like that. Alright, in that case, Mom can. Okay, fine. I got it. He puts his phone back into his pocket, smiling. Seriously, where did you learn to be so manipulative? Me? Manipulative? As if. At least someone is willing to give you a firm kick to the ass to get you to behave. I'm an adult. I don't need someone to make me behave. Strongly disagree there. Bite me. Either way, we should probably get moving. It's almost time for Arata's match to start. Yeah, that's true. I'm kind of excited. This will be my first time watching a real volleyball game in person. Is there anything that doesn't get you excited? There are lots of things. Why? Never mind. Huh? I'd have better luck talking to a wall than I would getting him to notice anything. Man, the stands are packed. What's up with all these people here? It certainly is a lot more than usual. It's the quarterfinals, plus Shuichi's team attracts a lot of attention. Minami isn't even that good. I don't know why so many people hype them up. They're still second best in the prefecture. People are going to be excited about that. Can you stop insulting them for even just 1 minute? God, Shuichi would be really annoyed if he heard you talking about his team like that. Good thing I'm doing it now, when he's not around. You're really mean when people aren't listening. It'll be the first time I've been told that. I still think they're a pretty good team. They're miles ahead of most of the competition. Only 2 other teams really compete with them. Yeah, one of those is Shirotech, who routinely bulldozes our school. Is the difference really that big? Yes and no. It's true that Shirayama Technical Team has some of the best players in the region, but that doesn't actually mean much. Why not? Saitama's talent pool has been surprisingly bottom of the barrel in recent years. We even lost three of our slots for national competitions. It used to be the top 4 would qualify, now it's just top 1. That sounds really unfair. So they only have to win this match to qualify for nationals if it wasn't for that? Yep, it's been like that for the past 5 years or so. Basically, ever since Shochan became a regular in middle school. He's never gotten to play in a national competition. The saddest part is, last year they managed to qualify for nationals since half of Shirotech's team got bad food poisoning and the remaining players got defeated early in the competition. But then, almost as some kind of karma for having won so easily, Shuichi got pneumonia from his constant overworking in preparation for the competition and couldn't play. They lost in the first round then. That's awful. Shuichi was pretty upset after that. In fact, I think he still is. He also said that this is his last chance to qualify. Why? What about the other winter competition after this? It's common for seniors to leave their clubs at the start of the year to focus on studying for college entrance exams. Others, like in Shuichi's case, stay for a few months to help their juniors before leaving. I still think he's being stupid. He shouldn't have to leave a club he clearly loves just for something silly like studying for college. The fact that you can even say something that absurd with a straight face shows just how far removed from reality you are. What about what I said was wrong? Aniki, even I know you pretty much live in a dreamland. Don't make me smack you. Here they come! We see the teams walking out to the court and beginning to warm up. For just a second, I catch myself thinking that Shuichi looks really handsome in his team uniform. Guess this kind of thing is going to happen quite a bit from now on. Not that it's too bad, though. Come to think of it, I'm pretty sure there were many times in the past where I'd think this. Maybe on some level I've always had this kind of attraction. Man, they look really cool in that uniform. It's a nice looking uniform, that's for sure. Oh hey, you can't say nice things. Bite me. Didn't know you were into that kind of thing. I hear a familiar voice speaking from behind us, a voice that I can immediately recognize. Haruki, did you decide to join us after all? Oh, it's the nice guy from earlier. Nice guy, huh? There's a lot wrong with that sentence, but I'm not gonna bother correcting him. Haruki smiles when he sees Aki. Hey there, kid. Stands are really packed, so I couldn't find room anywhere else. Is it alright if I join? Sure, you don't really need to give an explanation, especially one that sounds so fake. Yuichi-kun, introduce us. Oh, right. This is one of Shuichi's teammates, Haruki, sorry, what was your last name again? Koizumi. Right, Haruki Koizumi. If you're one of Arata's teammates, then why are you here instead of down there? He shrugs, a look of boredom plastered across his face. Only so many people can take part in the matches. I didn't make the bench. Oh, sorry. Don't be. I don't get along with that team anyway. Why not? They're all a bunch of submissive cunts who only care about kissing the captain's ass. Oh, boy. What did you say? Oh, no. Man, you couldn't have picked a more spectacularly worse time to say that, even if you tried. In front of Saya, of all people? While we all look between Saya and Haruki in horror, he only arches an eyebrow. I get the feeling you don't really want me to repeat myself, so I don't know why you're asking that question. For the love of God, man, you're just sticking your foot further down the hole. 1 second, y'all. Water time. Alright, guys and gals, and we are back. Let's jump back into it, shall we? Yuichi, can I punch this rude person? No, you can't. But, Haruki, you can't just go around saying things like that. Like I care. With that kind of attitude, I'm starting to see why he wouldn't be on the team. Oi, fuck or not. Don't talk about me like I'm not here. Fuck or not? This isn't good. Thank you for stating the obvious, Aki. Hey, I might have invited you to join us, but you're not allowed to talk to my friends like that. I give you a free pass to insult me however much you want, but bite down on your tongue when talking to them. He looks away, almost like a little child that's been chastised for breaking something. Sorry. He mumbles those words out almost incoherently. Even if he said it so low that I can barely hear them, I was still surprised that he even said them at all. Hang on for a sec. I turn around and huddle closer to the others, whispering to them. Hey, I know he's a little abrasive, but he's really not a bad guy at heart. He just has a small attitude problem. Can you guys just look past that for me, pretty please? I already told you I have good hearing, you know. I choose to ignore that. I think you're being too nice to him. I don't think he's a bad guy either. He was really nice to me. I'm not sure what to think here. You guys do whatever you want. He didn't call any of you a fucker nut. I don't even know what that means. Come on, Sai. We looked the other way with Shuichi when we first met him, and he was just as bad. Haruki just has a more, colorful vocabulary. Damn, now that you mention it, I really see the similarities. He's just like Shuichi was. Seriously? Shuichi was, pretty standoffish when we first met him, to say the least. He's, changed a lot over the years. Yeah, fine. I'll put up with him for now. Again, I heard that. Stop talking about me like I'm not here, you, Never mind. When I turn around, I see the wolf looking away from us, awkwardly scratching his cheek. Huh. I know I told him not to insult them, but I didn't expect it to stick this quickly. You all done with your little secret meeting I wasn't invited to? Pretty much. Now, if I may, I'm gonna finish with the introduction, since it looks like they're about to finish their warm-ups, too. He quickly turns his head to look at the court, seeing the ball carts being hauled away and the court being wiped clean with all the players stepping out for a moment. Yeah, seems like it. Alright, the tiger here is Jun Kobayashi. The hare is Keisuke Urishihara. The rabbit is Saya Mizuguchi. And you already met my little brother Akiyoshi. He nods at my words, but doesn't bother to say any kind of greeting to them. The others, for their part, all look around really uncomfortably. God, why does this have to be so awkward? I did not think things through when I decided to invite him. Oh, look, the match is starting. Saya snaps me out of those thoughts of regret, calling our attention to the court once more. Just as she said, the players are walking to the court and taking their positions. The captains of both teams walk up to the referee, and he proceeds to make a coin toss. Alright, y'all, I'm going to pause it right there for now. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. Check out our Patreon and our YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!